Hey everybody, welcome back to the Displayit show. I'm Josh, and I got 3 of my boys and Fred. We're all loaded up in the van, headed down to South Florida to go see Grandma so we can learn about toughness. One of my biggest weaknesses is I'm not very tough. So to have the chance to hang out with my grandma and listen to stories about the things that her and Grandpa had to go through running the business day in and day out was very inspiring for me.
At one time when things were getting real rough financially, I said maybe you should try to do something else other than a farrier. And he said, no, that's all I know how to do. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in the business. Every time we thought we'd have a little bonus around Christmas time, something went wrong with the business, and there went the bonus. So things were very disappointing at that time of the year. People would buy merchandise and promise to pay, and then they would disappear with the coats.
Those were the guys that would be selling the coats to the department stores?
We would be selling to them thinking they were honest and they were going to pay us.
So the business was very tough for more than 20 years, but they finally hit on something big when they discovered an entirely new kind of fur coat.
One day we were visiting my great niece and we're in the elevator. It was a very snowy, cold day, and this lady is wearing this beautiful coat. It was just magnificent. I had never seen a coat like that. So I said to Dad, this is a gorgeous coat. He said, yes, I'm looking at it too. So he asked the young woman, what kind of fur it was, because he hadn't seen anything like it. And she said it was nutria. So Grandpa, once he heard the name, he investigated nutria. He bought some nutrias. Then they had to decide how to make the coat. So at the beginning, they made it, but they weren't making much money because they weren't doing it the right way. And from there, it went uphill. And the nutrias went fast because people loved the color and they loved the fur. So he became very successful.
So I asked my grandma whether she wanted her children to own their own business someday. And she talked to me about how much education meant to her and Grandpa.
We always stressed going to college to be a professional. Neither one of us went to college. And Grandpa, he was very bright. He was the only one in his whole grammar school that got into a special high school. He left at 14 because he had to go to work. His parents, because of the Depression, they lost all their money. And he was the oldest, and he had to leave school at 14 and go to work. And he worked in a glass factory. You always loved school, so I'm going to find out when they give the test for a diploma for high school. He said, oh, well, I haven't been in school a long time. I don't know. Don't worry, take the test and we'll see. 3 days testing, and he passed and got the diploma, his GAD, his high school diploma. And then when he got that diploma, later on when he retired, he always was very proud of his children. They got their master's and doctorate. And I said, there's no reason why you can't go to college. And I did all the legwork. So I always wanted to buy him jeans. He said, no, I don't, jeans are for young people. But he was so proud of the jeans. I got him a preppy button-down shirt, and he was proud. And when he walked into that classroom, he felt like he was 18 years old. And all the students respected him and loved him. One of his professors called me not too long ago and asked if he made a video in school, in college. And this professor wanted to use his lecture. And he had to call me to get permission.
You have your choice of painting your world.
Why was Dad giving the video?
Well, for young people to go into business and persevere, even if there are obstacles, go for their goal, their dreams. I was proud of him. Those notes are still here. He didn't want you to be
I know,
in
why
business
not?
because it was a very tough business, and he felt that you could do better. And he always loved education and school, and he felt deprived about that when he had to go to work at 14 and give his parents every dollar. I never went more than high school. I have some kind of inner strength. My common sense or whatever it is in part of my brain helps people.
So it sounds like you were the one that really pushed him to become the man he ultimately was.
I believe in my heart I did a good part of it. It was there, but I motivated him.
So for my dad and I, we're really proud to know the legacy that we're following in. And what was really cool about the trip is 3 of my young boys had the chance to hang out with their great-grandmother, hear the stories of the past. I'm curious how many of them will follow in our footsteps and own their own business someday.
I'm very proud of Fred, and I'm very proud of you, Josh. It's wonderful. I think you both are terrific together. I'm so proud of what you both have accomplished. You have a wonderful family, the greatest amazing kids, my great-grandkids. They're going to be very successful in their life because I know they come from good stock, the Axelberds stock, hard-working, honest people.
So your great-great-grandfather owned his own business, your great-grandfather owned his own business, your grandfather and your dad, what do you guys think? You have any desire to become entrepreneurs?
Well, no, I don't think so.
I would like to run my own business someday.
Like, I will run my own business, most likely. 'Cause I want to do YouTube, and that's kind of like running your own business, but it's not. So it's kind of a mixture of both.
Any of you pick up any lessons from listening to Grandma about how you should be in business?
Perseverance is key.
What else did she say about what are the good qualities of an Axelbird?
That we're kind to other people and
Honest.
hardworking, loving.
I got nothing.